What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Livin from 510. Take that crap away from the bottom. You guys already know my names. So, FIFA 13 gameplay, which is kind of crazy, but at the same time, it's going to relate to what I'm going to talk to you guys about in this video. Los Angeles Galaxy versus Palmeiras. Now, I think Palmeiras, and correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, but I think they're a Mexican team. And obviously, the MLS is from Los Angeles, so they're from the MLS. Mexican team, sorry. Yeah, Mexican versus the MLS. So it's kind of like that American versus Mexican rivalry that's really big. So I figured that these two teams would be kind of cool. Obviously I couldn't pick the guy who I'm going against. He picked Palmeiras. I was only able to pick the MLS team. Now, my favorite team is not the LA Galaxy. Okay, my favorite team in the MLS is actually the Chicago Fire, and it's really just because they're closest to me. And that's about it. My favorite soccer player is Clint Dempsey. I think he's probably the best American soccer player that there is out there right now. Him and Donovan are just pretty cool to watch play together. Unfortunately, Donovan took a sabbatical, and now Team USA is getting in trouble. But whatever, I'm getting off topic. So, as you guys watch this gameplay, I want to talk about one thing that I think would be insane, but I want you guys' opinion on it because I'm not sure if I should do it. So, this is what I'm thinking, and this is why FIFA is what you guys are watching right now. Let me give you guys a little background on who I am and why I am such a relatively big soccer fan. And if you guys are friends with me on Xbox Live, you guys have seen me play FIFA like crazy, you know. So it's definitely there in my history or whatever. So when I was 11, I came home one day, and my mom literally surprised the crap out of me because she was like, "Hey, guess what? We're packing your bags. We're moving to Costa Rica tomorrow." And I'm like, whoa, what? I was freaking out. Literally that night, I called Dawkins, and we actually played NCAA for like 10 hours. It was the most crazy night in the world. But anyway, so I moved to Costa Rica, not knowing anything. And when I moved there, my love was baseball. I played baseball my whole life, Little League and all that cool stuff. That was literally what I had in my mind as being the best sport in the world. You know, and in my opinion right now, I think it is. It's my favorite sport. I'm not considered the best because we could get into a huge argument about that. But it's my favorite sport in the world, as I do score a goal with Gonzalez with the header. So as you guys watch gameplay, you guys will kind of see that I do take an early lead, but he kind of fights back in it. So I moved to Costa Rica, and I get there. There's no baseball. There's no basketball. There's no football. The only thing they got is soccer. Okay, now me being in high school and liking sports, I figured, it's fine, let's try the soccer thing. And I fell in love with it. Mostly because I was completely amazed by the amount of dexterity that these players had with their feet. You know, because when you live in the United States, and maybe it was just me because I play baseball, but literally I was trained to only use my hands and my arms for actions. I just scored a goal with Robbie Keane, who's like 50 years old, but he can still do the chicken wing, and he can still and he can still score. So that's so good for him. So, like I said, I was only trained to use my hands and my arms. But when I saw someone, as they score, because my goalie sucks, but whatever. But when I saw someone using their legs and their feet to move a ball around like that, with such pace and such grace, it just blew my mind. And I was like, and me being a competitive person and really wanting to learn new things, I was like, you know what? Because there's no baseball, basketball, and football here, let's dive right into the sport, and I just want to soak up as much as I can, and I want to get good at this. You know, I want to knock a soccer ball into the upper 90. You know what I mean? If you know what that is, great, and if you don't, whatever. It's the top corner of the net, okay? As I just missed this one. So, basically, I started playing it, and I got dogged, obviously. You know, a gringo, you guys, or an American jumping in and playing soccer with a bunch of Costa Ricans who are just absolutely amazing. It's no surprise that I got duped a lot and like ran over and stuff. Literally, it was bad. But I took that as motivation to get better. And the better I got, the more I fell in love with the game. I loved making those great passes. I loved shooting the ball. I loved making those tackles. I absolutely loved the game. So I fell in love with it, like I said. Then in college, I moved back to the United States, and I literally kept my love for soccer. Okay? So if you were to ask me right now what my favorite sports are, as I score a goal with London Donovan, it's baseball, soccer, basketball, football, and hockey, right there. And then golf, obviously, is down there as well, but it's slowly moving up, a little bit, which is weird. I don't know why. So I figured that I really, because this is my channel, I want my channel to be a real reflection of who I am. As a halftime is 3-1, and if I know I'm rambling, but I'm getting to the part where I'm getting to the heart of it, you guys. Stop, just wait a minute. I know I'm thinking really too much, but this is it'll come, I promise. So I want my channel to be a reflection of me. I want it to be a reflection of my interests. I want it to be a reflection of my love, and I also want it to be a reflection of what you guys want. Because at the end of the day, you guys are what makes me motivated and encourages me to make videos, which is why baseball is such a big thing, because I have a ton of baseball fans on my channel. But to be honest, a lot of those fans also like other sports, just like me, whether it's hockey, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's golf, whether it's soccer, whatever it is. As I just missed this one. Wouldn't that have been such an amazing goal? Oh man, that would have been crazy. So I figured that it would be kind of cool if I incorporate that into the Chillin with Livin series. Now, if you guys don't know what the Chillin with Livin series is, it's where I go around and talk to different athletes about their lives, or about just random stuff like, what did you have for breakfast this morning? It can range from different things, and the questions I get from you guys on my Facebook, on my Twitter, or on my personal messages folder on my golly, that's so close to getting in there. Like, I'm so close to ending this game right now. But so I've been doing that. I want to do more. But I want to do more sports, because I love every single sport that's out there. Like I said, obviously soccer, basketball, and baseball are up there on top. But I want to talk to other players. And I think that it would be absolutely amazing if I did that. So, as this game wraps up, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I also want you guys to let me know, comment below, if you think it would be kind of cool if I start talking to soccer players, if I start talking to hockey players, if I start talking to basketball, football players, whatever it is. That's eventually what I wanted, what I think would be kind of cool. And this channel could just basically be a pure sports channel. Like I said, I want it to be a reflection of me. And that's really what I am, is just like different variety of sports. Now, one thing that I will say is the hockey fans out there, which is surprising. I have like a ton of hockey fans, which is crazy because I had never put NHL gameplay up. I'm going to need you guys' help when I go and I interview someone for hockey, because, it's a different beast. But let me know in the comments, you guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. Live 5 No, I'm out.